The underlying energy that we're working with here today is the Queen of Cups. This is somebody that is very loving, very nurturing. She is the lover. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that this is a, specific sex card. It isn't. This could be somebody that's a male as well. But this is basically somebody that's very intuitive, that's very in touch with their feelings. But they are also very romantic. So this could be in regards to somebody being romantic. This could be you guys wanting to be more romantic, or you wanting your relationship to become more romantic. But usually when the queen or king comes up, or even a knight, this is speaking about a person. So this could be you guys wanting to be more romantic. In the heart of your reading, though, you do have the star. The star represents hope, manifesting, and healing. So perhaps there has been some manifesting going, because you do have the Queen of Cups in your underlying energy. Now, she may not be the manifestation. She may not be able to manifest anything, but she's very intuitive. She knows what she wants. Very clear what she wants. She's very good at expressing how she feels. This could speak of also some hope. There's hope in regards to a stable beginning that is crossing you guys. You guys want a beginning with a foundation, a beginning that's long term. I like to see the Ace of Pentacles as something that's a long term card. But even though it doesn't mean it's long term, it does mean that it does have structure. It does have foundation. There's a base to this whole adventure. Okay, so when I see the two together, I think there's hope in regards to a new beginning, a foundational beginning. Perhaps you're manifesting a beginning, a new beginning that has a foundation to it, or maybe you're hoping for a new beginning. That's grounding. In your crowning energy, though, the advice for this reading is temperance. I know this. I used to say that the crowning energy used to mean what you want, what you're dealing with, or what you need to do to get what you want. This is basically what we're going to be focusing on in the future, is what you need to do to get what you want. So the card for that is temperance. That means moderation in all things, taking everything in. Giving everything time and equal amount of space as much as you can to balance things out. In the past, you have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups speaks of something being missing, something like going off to find the ninth cup because something is missing. Okay, you're ready to have that wish, so you went off to go get it. This isn't a sad card. This isn't a bad card. Or perhaps you even left you had to take some time off for yourself and really look within yourself, for the answers or for the second card. But this is looking for something like an emotional something that is missing. Also, I forgot to say here that temperance also speaks of the divine timing. So perhaps this is what you have. This is the advice for you to let the divine help you as well. But let's go back to the present here. The present is the Two of Wands. This is making a decision, being stuck at a crossroads. You guys are trying to decide which path you're going to be taking within your love life. So perhaps you found that cup. You found what was missing, and now you're just trying to figure out what to do with it. In your future, you have planning for the future. So based off of whatever path that you decide to pick, you're going to go off with whoever, because this is not just planning for the future. This is planning for the future with a group. This is focusing on ideas and a practical plan for the future. So this could be with someone else, or this could be with yourself as well. But this is how you see your future. You see that picking a path and then just making a plan and sticking to it. That's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and clarify some cards here, so we can get a better understanding of the reading. Alright, to clarify The star is the Five of Cups. This speaks of missed opportunities, looking at the past and not acknowledging what you have presently. So perhaps this is healing based off of some missed opportunities, regret, bereavement maybe. Perhaps there was an ending to some relationship and you guys are dealing with some healing right now. Or based off of a missed opportunity, you've manifested a new opportunity, a new beginning, a potential beginning. So let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. Okay, interesting. The Six of Cups is about the past. It's about nostalgia. It's about past life relationships. You know, this could mean that you've got some stability, or this is what's keeping you from this new beginning is dealing with the past, or perhaps this new beginning, this grounded new beginning is pretty much familiar to you. It's it's reminding you of the past, or it has some sort of past like feeling. It makes a lot of sense. Perhaps you guys did manifest based off the past, and this new beginning is because of is in result of the past. Alright, let's clarify Temperance. Alright, you guys have the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, juggling practical things, keeping moderation in all things. The Two of Pentacles is basically like Temperance, except one thing that Temperance does that the Two of Pentacles doesn't do, it's that it talks about ignoring your feelings, just kind of focusing on the practical stuff. It really just means, yes, focus on the practical things. Divine timing has your back, but also make sure you have your emotions there being taken care of too, because you don't want to ignore that. Those are just as important as the practical stuff. You are just as much as important as the practical stuff, guys. Now, you have the Eight of Pentacles in regards to the the Eight of Cups in regards to the Seven of Pentacles. This is planting the seeds so that way you can reap the benefits, but it takes time for those benefits to be ready to be taken in. So this is pretty much this is a pretty frustrating energy, because all you're doing is working, and you're waiting for these rewards to come in. So this could mean that you guys have waited in the past, for the things that you wanted, and you're like, you know what, you're gonna take initiative on your own to find what was missing. You guys have found, you went and looked for the seed that you guys wanted to reap, and you guys got tired of waiting. Or maybe you guys got tired of waiting, you found, went and found the seed yourself and started planting it. Good for you guys. Or it could just be speaking of you guys going on that journey to find what was missing, and it was frustrating. That's what it could mean as well. Alright, let's clarify the Two of Wands. Oh god, the Two of Wands came up with the Two of Wands, guys. So, this is definitely about making a decision about which path you're going to be taking. This speaks of, this clarifier is definitely the clarifier for figuring out figuring out which path you're going to be taking. There is no other card that comes up for this other than figuring out what you want, figuring out what path you're going to be taking. Alright, well, what about the Three of Pentacles then? What do we got for the Three of Pentacles? Okay, the Magician. This is an energy channeling card. This is basically like preparation and getting your ducks in order so that way you can manifest and begin a journey based off of what you know and what you have. So it's really interesting that you have the Star and the Magician in one reading, because that does speak of manifesting. You're taking this opportunity in the future. You see yourself taking the opportunity to get what you want and being ready for what you want, because you have, got your ducks in a row. That's great, guys. In the past, I used to say that the Magician meant communication. It does not mean communication. It just means the channeling of energy, and the ability to prepare and to have all that you need. This is just the readiness card. I like to see it as now. The card that kind of like the card that that prepares you. Or the card that says that you all have everything that you need to move forward. You have everything you need. You can manifest what you want because you are ready to manifest all that you need. In your outcome, though, you do have the Page of Pentacles. So that, to me, speaks of a offer being given to you guys. This could be speaking of a stable offer, or this could be you guys paying attention to details. Paying very close attention to details right now. Okay? But, I mean, then it goes back to offers, because what you guys have to clarify that is the Four of Cups. Oof. So this is feeling stuck in your energy. This is feeling stuck. Or perhaps getting the same offer over and over again, and you're just kind of like, what am I supposed to do with this? And this is in regards to that offer. So this is possibly another offer that's very similar, that's very much the same, and it makes you feel kind of stuck, because it seems like that's the only offer that you're getting. Oh man. So you guys are having to make a decision in regards to possibly, in regards to a stable offer that was given to you guys. Weird. Oh man, okay. Alright, let's pull a Romance Angels card. Time to come to clear your energy, release your ex. So the Six of Cups could definitely be makes a lot more sense now. It could mean that somebody is coming back up from the past in regards to the Ace of Pentacles, or they're offering a new stable beginning, and it's somebody from the past. And you are trying to heal from that energy. You're trying to heal from this regret, the loss, the missed opportunities, focusing on the past. You're trying to heal from that. And there's another, and then there they come, offering you some sort of, offering you guys some sort of stable, some sort of like relationship thing. Like, what is that? So, this telling you to release your ex. That's what the advice of the card is. So this person that's coming back into your life definitely could be trying to get you back, but you guys are too good for them. If it didn't work out in the first place, then what's up? You trying to figure out whether you guys trying to, if you should go back into this. Weigh your pros and cons. That's what the Two of Pentacles is saying. Weigh your pros and cons. Should you go back with this person or should you not? Moderation in all things. Put moderation in all things. Pay attention to details. Make sure this offer is legit, because I don't know what happened the last time, but if he or she's coming back in your life asking for a fresh, brand new start, the skeptical comes back. All right, the Thinker. You guys got 44. Wowzers. Let's go ahead and read this. The essential meanings, the oracle message, and the relationship message. Okay. Alright, essential meaning, strategy, being analytical and logical. The Oracle's message, the ability to reason and strategize, is the focus now. take things at face value and allow the logical path. Allow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct. For in this moment, there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You will have the information you need. Keep it simple, and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. Relationship message. Love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good. It is good to have things in common, often than desired. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. So yeah, guys, I think the advice here for today is to just, look over the situation, make sure this is legit. Make sure this person, the person that's coming back to you, if it's your ex or they perhaps another situation that is reminding you of a past relationship, make sure it's, take time for yourself to make sure that this is totally, happening, and obviously it's happening, but make sure it's not going to be something that you're going to, be upset about and, feel the 5 of cups with. Because you have done your healing. You have done your manifesting. You don't want what you had in the past. You want to grow from that. You want to get something different. So, I say, get your ducks in a row and start counting, because somebody's trying to come back. Now, to summarize your reading, though, this is based off of romance. This is based on being a lover. You guys have healed from a past situation. You're also manifesting a new beginning, but this is somebody that's coming back up from the past is offering this beginning. Perhaps you guys have already tried to heal from this situation, and they've come back and attempting to try again. Now, I'm surprised the judgment hasn't come up in regards to this, but I think it's pretty clear that this could be an ex, or this could be a situation that's very close to a relationship you had in the past. That's what's keeping you from healing from the past as well. Is that this situation, this offer being presented to you that's very similar, is keeping you from healing from issues that you had dealt with a long time ago. Your crowning energy, the advice, keep juggling, moderation in all things. Make sure your feelings are included into that. That's very important. But also be sure to make that decision practically, pay attention to details with, juggling things, and, weigh your pros and cons out. Also, divine timing's got your back. It's just the best thing you can do is, moderate, keep things in order for yourself. Perhaps you left a situation that was frustrating. Perhaps a relationship that was frustrating. You're like, I'm done. You went to find that ninth cup. You went to find your happiness. You went to find the tool to complete your happiness. Right now, you guys are definitely trying to figure out a place to go, or a place to start. Someone to start with, the path, the future that you want to go into. But this future is going to help. It's going to be ready for you. You're going to be ready to plan for that with whoever you decide to choose. Because you do have the Magician there. It does speak of you being ready, you being able to channel the energy that you need to manifest the beginning or the future that you want. And your outcome is paying attention to details based off an offer that you've gotten. So just be sure that, even if you're feeling stuck, go ahead and weigh your pros and cons. Look out for, for details. The stable offer is something that's very similar, and you're feeling stuck because it's the same one that you've gotten. So just, I say just, do the best you guys can.